Hey guys!
Hey!
Welcome to the live stream! Get me all situated here?
Yeah,
Did you get me something to drink?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Where did you put it?
Over here.
Oh, beautiful.
Hey guys, let us know in the comments where you're from, where you're tuning in from. That would be really cool to see.
Ellie's over there right now. She's just chewing on a toy, so...
I gave her a bone, so she'd be busy for a few minutes.
I'm sure you'll see her in a few minutes sitting
yeah, it
right
won't
here,
be long.
So. How does everything look? Is the sound good? Is the video working okay? Let us know so that we can change anything if we need to before we really get into this.
Australia! Very cool. London. I love your husband shirt. Me too. It's pretty great. Uruguay, Dublin, Canada, Iowa, North Carolina, Ohio, Richmond, California, Melbourne, Philadelphia. Wow, you guys. A great variety. Switzerland, California. Oh, so many people are from California. It's makes me jealous.
Makes you jealous that they get to enjoy some warmer weather than us.
I know, so nice. Scotland! Cool.
Wicked.
Everything seems fine. Thank you, guys.
Okay, awesome.
Do you think it might be delayed?
What?
Because I'm just wondering, because when we asked that question, but then we didn't get both times we asked a question, something came back later. Like, you know how the other one is delayed?
We'll just...
We're just going to try and go with it, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so let's see. If you guys want to start...
Calgary. Awesome.
Oh, sweet.
Woohoo.
Hey, if you want to start sending in some questions in the chat bar there, we will start going through them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thanks. Loves our glasses and your hair. I told you had good hair today. She was questioning it, and I'm like,
I didn't
look good.
I didn't wash it today, so
You're not supposed to tell people that.
Florida, fun. I want to go. I feel like I want to travel so many places because seeing you guys from all these places makes me just feel like I have a connection there somehow, and I'd love to see where you guys are from and learn all of these cultures and things, and it just looks so cool.
Nova Scotia, yeah, represent. That's where I'm from.
Caleb was born in Nova Scotia.
Okay. I think I missed a couple questions up higher, so I'm going to go back up and see what's going on up there. Where was it? Where did it go? There's so many coming in.
I think you're scrolling too quickly.
I think someone said...
Okay,
this one. Do you want to answer this?
Okay. I'm new here. Can you say 5 facts about yourself?
All right. You go first.
I wanted you to go first.
Oh, by the way, I just want to say hi to River's mom, Joanna.
Okay, 5 facts about me.
5 facts about you.
I am a dog person. I am a preschool teacher. I am a sister. I don't know. This is hard.
Is that 4? One more.
That's 3.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. You go.
Okay, so I'm an only child. So unfortunately have no siblings, which I am disappointed about. So I'm 23 years old. I was born in Nova Scotia, as you guys just heard me say. The majority of my family is from the east coast of Canada. My dad's from Newfoundland and I have a lot of grandparents out there, so it's always fun visiting them and listening to the accents. And then what else? I grew up in Calgary. Now we live in Cochrane.
This is all about living situations.
This is a lot about living situations. I like playing hockey and I enjoy skiing and golf. Yeah. Those are some of the main activities I like to do.
That's pretty solid, I'd say. Pretty solid response.
Okay, let's move on. What's next? We're pretty far
What's
down.
the weather there right now? The weather, well, since you ask, it's warm but cloudy and kind of meh. But it's kind of warm.
It's
Warm
like,
as in 6 degrees Celsius, which is like a big deal for us. But
it was 9 earlier, but it's pretty windy out. We have a Chinook right now, but all of the snow is pretty much melting. It's just like really icy out there. What else?
There is a delay on all live chats.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks so much. What age child do you want to adopt?
So we want to adopt a newborn right now. And do you want to explain why?
I just feel like this is across the board for all people. Being first-time parents, I feel like I need to learn how to do it from the very beginning. There's so many things I don't know about, and I'm going to have to, figure out on my own. And I feel like I need to have that chance from the very start. And then older children is definitely something that we are not closing our doors to. We might do it in the future. But yeah, that's kind of why newborn right now.
Mm-hmm.
How are you both today? Oh, that's so sweet.
Thanks for asking. We're
Thanks,
doing
Brooke.
good.
We are doing good.
We've enjoyed our Saturday. Ayla had a little coffee date with her friend.
This is tea now. I'm not like a fanatic.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks bad if
I talked so much. Like we were talking like 3.5 hours straight, nonstop. So now I needed like some tea to like refresh.
Yeah, you did that, and then you had to come to the live stream, and now you get to chat for like another hour.
It's okay. I like to talk.
And as do I, so I'll probably be able to take over for
you
some.
You talk a lot.
Um,
What is your favorite meal? I love anything Thai food. I love lots of different Mexican dishes. I don't know. I don't know if I could narrow it down though.
No, I mean it's an easy one for me. My number one all-time food is donaires, so. That's a really easy one. And then same as Ayla, like I enjoy Thai food. I enjoy different types of, I guess, Asian cuisine and really anything. I'm a big food fanatic. I just love to eat. It'll catch up to me one day.
Yeah, I know. I'm just waiting.
I feel like it already is. My metabolism is slowing down as I'm getting older. Okay, so let's see. We should go to New York. Yeah, it'd be really nice to visit New York, actually.
I would love to go to New York at Christmas time. I feel like movies always portray that really nicely.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like the weather in New York seems weird. Like, because we were watching like Casey Neistat's vlog, and it was just like raining the other day. But then like some days it's snowing, so I don't really get it. I guess maybe because you're by the ocean, it affects it. It changes so much. So hopefully we go there sometime and it's a snowy Christmas. What else is going on?
Sorry, when we're staring, it's because we're just reading.
Yeah. Favorite movie? Oh, that's a tough one. That is really tough.
My favorite movie is a Disney movie, actually. It's Pocahontas.
Yeah, yours is Pocahontas. I knew that. I knew that you would say that because any Disney movie you love, and then especially that one. Mine. Oh, that's so tough. I actually really only because I just watched it again recently, and it's a really good movie. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's really good, and that's American Sniper. I love that one. Absolutely love that movie. Love Bradley Cooper. Any Bradley Cooper movie. So less innocent than Pocahontas. I like stuff based on true stories, really.
Okay, I wanted to read this one. Just asking about how we managed to keep the spark in the relationship with all the infertility stuff we've gone through. And I think that maybe I was thinking recently to make actually a video about this kind of thing. And then I can kind of go into more detail and like, then I can think about what I want to say and not be like awkward about it. So maybe I'll just take that question and make it into its own video soon.
Okay.
So thanks for asking and
stay
tuned.
Are you from Okotoks?
Florida, more Florida?
That was the same person.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
At what point in each of your lives did you realize being a parent was something you truly wanted? I feel like always. I can't remember a time. I'm a very motherly kind of person. Like I've always been the mom of the group. I've always, you know, taken care of my sister a lot. She's 4 years younger than me, and just been very, you know, motherly. So I think I've always thought that way.
Yeah. I think for me, like growing up, I really just wanted to get married and I wanted to have kids. And so for me, I don't really know specifically when I started having those thoughts, but I know I always joke about it. It's kind of my like go-to story, but I feel like I've said it a lot lately. I'll say it again, which is that I always felt as though I wanted to just be a parent when I was older. And my people would ask me, including my parents, you know, you ask your kids all the time, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? I'm like, oh, like I want to be married and I want to be like a dad. So I don't know when I started saying that, but
you know, it's kind of...
I always knew.
I have a story. It's kind of sad, but kind of not. So I think it was last year. We were sitting down with my preschool class, and we were sitting down in a circle. We were all going through kind of the classic, what do you want to be when you grow up? And all of them had the most adorable answers, you know, princess, like everything. And what we would always do is like the teachers would also say something, obviously to prompt and just to join in. And this was something one of my partner teachers prompted. So then when it got to me, I was like kind of like shooken up because I literally didn't know what to say. And I said, and it was kind of sad. Like I said, a mom. And I was like, oh, don't cry.
Oh.
And it was funny because there are all these kids and they don't care and they don't listen that much. So, but it was like a moment where I was like, oh. So yeah, that's my story. Sorry. Wasn't really relevant, but you know.
Cute. Okay, what's the next one? Julianne, yes. How are your parents, families, like parents/families, with all the events with your infertility struggles and possibly not having a genetic connection with your future kids? I butchered reading that question.
You were so bad.
Honestly, all of our family has been really supportive of what we've been going through. We've been keeping them in the loop and letting them know kind of where we're at in the process, and I think that's really been important. And because of that, they've been there to support us, and we always talk to them about it. And so it's nice to not feel like we need to hide anything or be like hush hush on certain topics. So.
And I also have so my aunt, she has adopted 2 little girls, and they're like 7 and 8 now. So they've grown a little while, and we've had them in our family this whole time, and we all just love them so much, and we adore them. And so adoption is something that's already kind of been in our family, and so the concept isn't like different. Like it's sort of, we've already accepted that sort of part of our lives. So I think the idea of us adopting doesn't really it's not really something to think too much about because it's already kind of normalized with us. And honestly, they all just know that we want to be parents, and we'll do kind of what it takes, and whatever route is what we're going to do is what we're going to do, and they're just going to be happy to see us happy, I think. Yes, we live in Canada. What is something that made you happy today? Well, I enjoyed spending some time with a friend, catching up. She is considering going on a trip to Thailand, and I have been there before quite a few years ago, so she was asking me some questions, and it was just really fun because I got to like reminisce, and like I went through some pictures and showed her and told her about the places I would suggest she goes, and it was kind of like fun to like think back on some of those like really fond memories. And you don't always get to do that because you don't often like sit down and like talk about stuff like that, so it was really nice. What about you, Ben?
I just enjoyed kind of relaxing at home and catching up on some of my shows and
not having me around.
No, that's not what that is.
Yeah,
I do those things when you're here.
Are you guys completely done with IVF? I would never say completely on anything because you just don't know what the future holds. You don't know how you're going to be feeling in the future. I think right now, like we say sometimes right now, like our genetics, I think we're just taking a pause. I just have to rebuild myself to do that again, I guess.
Build yourself up and
yeah, and I just kind of want to focus on something that will feel like it's going to work more so, and try to focus my energy on that positivity that I do get from adoption.
Yeah.
And that positivity is that I have a lot of faith in it working, and I get a lot of encouragement out of it. So if that answers your question.
Gender for us doesn't really matter. Whichever birth mom we get placed with is good enough with us.
Yeah. We would be very much excited, especially with the first baby. You don't you want both, so you just are happy with either.
Yeah, we've pretty much pictured our entire lives with either gender.
Yeah, so we don't really have a preference.
We will be grateful.
It would
for
still
anything.
be really fun when we do find out. It'll be fun to, even though like it doesn't matter, but like when you hear the words girl or when you hear the words boy, you're gonna be like, oh yeah.
That's why I think gender reveals like are so funny when people find out and they are recording themselves because
surprised.
They're like genuinely so excited. But it's funny because you would have the exact same reaction no matter which gender it is.
I think it's because then you can start like literally picturing. Because then you can.
It's
pick
not
a
even
name and all that.
It's not necessarily the gender that makes them so excited. It's like everything that's now going to come with now that they know. They're like, okay, well, I'm going to be getting blah 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 type of colors and stuff for the nursery, and they can just start to picture their life exactly how it's going to be because now they know. Favorite alcoholic beverage?
Margaritas. I don't know.
You like never have margaritas.
I know. Only in like
you just like saying
resorts.
That word.
Like only when we go to a resort or something, which isn't very often.
Just
read some of them out loud, man.
I did. You didn't answer. You just said that. I like beer. Different types of beer.
Always enjoying checking in with you guys to see how you're doing. Thank you. That's very
Try
sweet.
some Korean food. Yeah, we should try some Korean food. We've probably eaten Korean before. Well,
I'd like Korean barbecue.
Korean barbecue, yeah. I don't know how authentic what we've had was, but
mine was just in the mall food court, so probably not.
Yours was called Korean barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did you go for your honeymoon? We went to Mexico. We've really only ever been to Mexico.
Together?
Yeah. So our wedding was in June, and then we didn't have our honeymoon until September, actually.
Yeah.
Just like the way we were saving, and I don't even know why, but that's how we did it. And we stayed for 12 days in like a resort, and it was like dead. There was hardly any people there, and it was really nice. It was like kind of rainy, so, but it was nice. It was really nice.
Yeah. It was like really nice because it was one of those vacations where we were there for 12 days. So by the end of it, we were ready to come home. Like we felt we had enjoyed ourselves. We'd relaxed. We didn't feel the pressures of having to go every day because we had so much time, and we just took it easy. We didn't even leave. I think we left the resort one time. Yeah. One day. Yes. Yeah, that was fun. Okay, so let's see. What's the next question? Do you sometimes have bad days? Sometimes it's hard for me as I'm struggling with infertility as well. Yes, you get jealous about girls getting pregnant so quickly. Yeah, that's something that's always very difficult, I think, especially for Ayla. Like, it's tough seeing people have something which you haven't been able to have. So whenever it's our friends or anyone on Facebook, like Facebook is probably the worst, or like family members or whatever, like you're happy for them and you're right to be happy for them. But like at the same time, it is tough. And, there's always going to be a little bit of jealousy there, I think, as well. And it can be hard to deal with, but.
Yeah, we definitely have bad days. Like, it's a variety. Like, as you go through it longer and longer, you learn to kind of, you just hit me.
I'm sorry.
I don't know how to explain it, but you just kind of learn more about yourself and how you deal with grief, and you learn what's best for you to try and keep your mind on positive things. And it gets better, I think, as time goes on, just because you learn more about yourself and how to kind of handle it. So I think everybody does have bad days, even if it's not infertility. Everybody has something, and unfortunately that's just kind of how life is. And we just, I guess, try to make the best of it and try to look forward to the positives in life, and like think about what you have that's good for you in your life. Like, I have a sweet little dog, and I have a sweet bigger husband, and I have a place to live and food to eat, and things like that. Like the simple things can definitely help you get out of those bad days a little bit easier.
Awesome. Next question.
You made that go away though, so I can't see it.
Yeah, but you don't need to necessarily see. You just see the question. I just wanted to check something. That's all. So here, I'll give you the next question, and then I'll do my thing, and you can answer it.
Okay.
Do we know how to cook Mexican food?
Depends
on how authentic you're talking.
Yeah. Yeah, like we eat a lot of like, the classics like tacos and fajitas and things like that. And I just made a yummy Mexican rice bowl the other day, which was good, I thought. So, yeah.
All right. Where have we traveled together? Other than Seattle in November and Montana a couple summers ago with my parents, and I've gone to Montana lots of times down to like Great Falls and in that area. I can't really, and Mexico for our honeymoon, and then Mexico again with my parents in March of last year. That's about it.
We went to Mexico one more time together.
Oh, yeah. We've been to Mexico 3 times together. The first time it was for her cousin's wedding, and then I think it was about a year and a half later, we were there for our wedding.
Yeah. A lot of Mexico.
Our honeymoon. And then 2 years later, which was this past March, when we went again together. So, and it's always been the same area, like in the Cancun, what's the Playa del Carmen area, the Riviera Maya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we put that back on? It's
sorry.
So
yeah,
much.
I'll put it back on now.
It's Ellie.
Oh, Ellie just got in there.
Yes.
Okay, what's the next thing?
Why are you talking like that?
I don't know why. I don't know.
You're being weird.
Krista's from Ontario. She's asking where we're from. We are from, we live in Cochrane, which is just outside of Calgary, in Alberta. So that's where we are right now. Stop making fun of me.
It's too easy.
We've been married for coming on 4 years in June. So it's pretty exciting stuff. We'll hopefully do something special for our 5 years.
Why not 4?
Well, because it's not 5. You want to do something special? You can do something special for me.
Oh, so sad.
If we could travel anywhere, where would we go? Why am I saying it like that?
You need to go, take a lap and calm down. He's literally doing a lap. You're being so strange today.
We would probably go to Holland.
You think?
That's one of the many places on
I
the
feel
list.
like there's a big list of places we'd love to go.
We would go to probably Bali. We would probably go to the Maldives. We would probably go to Thailand again.
None of these are feasible, but they're dreams. We can dream.
I want to go to like Germany. I want to go to the Netherlands. I want to go to Sweden, Norway, like all the Scandinavian countries, and I just want to travel everywhere. So
yeah, that would be fun.
It'd be really difficult to pick one right now.
I know it would be difficult.
Australia, especially since our friends are there now.
Yeah. What's been the most surprising thing in the adoption process? Much love. Wow. Are you even allowed to talk about it?
Yeah, probably.
It's the fact that we're not allowed to talk about it.
Yeah, honestly, we are very, very we're trying to be as careful as possible about what we discuss and what we kind of share in videos, because there's some laws and legislation in Alberta specifically, and we're just trying to, not do anything wrong. And I don't think we have. It's just we're just limiting the information we provide to you guys.
The lines are very blurred, and we don't really have a good understanding of what we're allowed to put out on
they're very
the internet and what we're not.
Archaic rules that are actually in the process of being looked into to be changed, but they aren't changed yet.
Yeah.
So that's probably the biggest surprise is just some of that
And
stuff.
especially as YouTubers and trying to, like, every time something happens, one of the first things I want to do is pick up the camera and tell you guys about it, because it gives me a sense of peace, and like I enjoy that so much. And it's been very hard for me because I just want to tell you everything, and like I don't know what I'm allowed to or not. So it's just like, it's weird. It's just weird. It's just super weird because this area is like, where we live is not working out. Like, it's causing us trouble, whereas most other areas that's not the case at all, right? Like, and it's hard, but we're working through. That's all we're gonna say. We're not allowed to talk about it. Are you going to continue to try and conceive, like naturally? I assume you mean. And the thing with that is, with like my endometriosis, like I'm constantly trying to do preventative actions, and so that means oftentimes birth controls and stuff like that. So it does make it very
It's
difficult.
like almost impossible to try and conceive naturally anymore because you're constantly on birth control.
Yeah. Because one of my biggest fears, to be honest with you guys, is losing my other ovary and then just never having the chance ever again.
Yeah.
So I kind of almost would rather preserve and make sure that it's okay, so that in the future we have options. Whereas I'm really petrified, because the more cycles you go through, the more months that happen, the worse it can get. And so it's just a big fear of mine. So I don't know. I'm going to be just kind of going with the advice of my doctors and kind of just doing what they say. I'm making cinnamon swirl bread as I watch this. Oh my goodness,
Yum.
Heather.
What is the favorite thing to bake? What is your favorite thing to bake? What is your favorite thing to bake? Slow it down.
Tripping over your words, and you're just being nuts today. Okay, let me think. I have a recipe for really good chocolate chip cookies that I just always enjoy.
Those
it's been
good.
Forever since
Simple and good. We should make those soon.
Yeah. Watch, he's gonna make me make them today.
Do you want to?
I don't know. If we have the ingredients.
I really enjoy cinnamon buns and like making my own.
We've never made them though.
Never made them with you. I made them with my mom before when I was younger, and I loved making cinnamon buns. They're so good.
They're also just great to eat.
Yes.
The cinnamon swirl bread sounds good.
Yeah.
You guys are so brave. Thank you, Whitfield family. That's so sweet. Hi guys. Hi Clara. Krista. Wait. Where are you reading the questions from?
Oh, we're reading your questions from the live chat. We have we can see it as well.
Yeah, it's just like this is the middle of the screen, and then we're like looking off to the side. That's why we look like kind of like we're spaced out or something.
Yeah.
But it's just because we're trying to read them.
Honestly, choosing an agency for us. Sorry, read the questions. I keep answering them without.
I know,
you
and then
knowing.
they don't know what you're talking
Okay,
about.
how did you decide on which adoption agency to go with? And to be honest, ours had the most placements in a given year compared to...
And we don't have many to choose from.
There's only
There aren't
3 to
very
choose
many.
from,
Yeah.
and so this was the best option. And consultations with them were free versus the other ones. I think you had to pay.
Oh, yeah.
That was a big thing, too.
No, I didn't. I felt like it was more important that they focus on open adoption.
And the fact that they did place more is the biggest reason at the end of the day. Not just because it was a free consultation.
Yeah. Hello. Hey, Wolfpack.
Yes, Julianne, I did butcher your question. Oh, hey, Zoe. Maybe Jeremy, too. I'm not sure.
What are your favorite books?
Oof. You know what? This is embarrassing. I don't read enough.
You don't really read very often.
I like James Patterson, although there's so many like books by him and like where he kind of isn't even the one writing the whole book. I think he just works with people, and like because he's got such a huge name, he helps get them published. But yeah, I've loved a lot of his books. What?
I started. Caleb got this one. Oh, Caleb got this one. It's like a movie, but it's kind of like sort of infertility adoption related. I haven't really started it, but I'm looking forward to.
I guess we can't
having
watch
a
the movie.
good cry. No, we can't watch it till I read it.
I was actually thinking we should watch that movie tonight. So you should.
I gotta get started.
You better go right. You have like a couple hours and. Okay, next question. Let's see. Jen, are you willing to I can't
This
speak.
isn't our first
This is
rodeo,
I know.
man.
Are you willing to adopt outside your country? And we could do what's called dual tracking and be placed on an international. I don't know if it's like an international wait list or it's probably something like that. But we could do domestic and international at the same time. But at this time, we just really are focusing on the domestic.
It also costs more to do both, and
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I get overwhelmed sometimes easily, so I just think I want to try one step at a time, and then we'll see. But nothing is ever closed out. Like, you know, we might do it in the future. Any more pets? I think we plan on getting another one when we have a house that has more of a yard. Right now, we don't really have that, and Ellie's okay because she's a little one and she enjoys like her walks and goes out and goes to the bathroom and is kind of easy. But I think for another dog, we'll wait until we have a bigger yard. That's a drawn out version of that answer.
That's a good question. Okay, so what is your biggest fear with adopting a child? And part 2, what are you both most excited about concerning the adoption? So, biggest fear. Probably that we'll get placed and either we'll get placed and then it'll fall through or just fall through, or there's a 10-day, what's called a 10-day revocation period, which is a period of time where after the paperwork has been signed, you take the child home, and then you have 10 days for you to decide that you changed your mind, or for the birth mother, the birth parents, to decide that they changed their mind and they wanted to maybe keep their child. So it's stressful.
It's a scary amount of time. I think I feel less worried about it now that we've had some conversations with social workers and things, that they spend a good amount of time doing counseling, and that's kind of a big thing about that, is to really make sure everybody is on the same page.
Totally.
And we're all know that this is the right path and the right plan. So generally speaking, that means the birth mom has a good understanding that this adoption plan is what she wants. And so that means that those revocation times, like where it does happen, are fewer, but they definitely do happen, which is terrifying.
They said it was about 4% of the time.
Yeah.
It's like maybe one a year.
Right. So.
Okay, next question. Hey from Idaho. Y'all keep me going in my infertility journey. We're about 5 years into ours. I am adopting myself, but have wanted to have a baby.
I'm adopted myself.
Oh, I'm adopted. Sorry.
You can't adopt yourself.
No. Yeah, I thought you meant like I read it wrong.
Oh,
I am terrible today.
You are. Maybe
we should just stop talking about it. We should just stop talking about it.
But I've wanted to have a baby too biologically. Yeah, definitely. 5 years. Aw. Well, thank you for coming along our journey, and we hope that like through this community things can like kind of not be easier, but like there's a sense of peace and sense of community here. And yeah, I definitely understand how you feel. Like everybody, you know, thinks of their life a certain way. You think you're going to just have kids and it's not going to be too complicated like to get them. And then you're faced with all these things, and it's like all of these new struggles that come up that you never thought would really happen. And all of a sudden you think about everything differently, and the way you go about life is different. And it can be hard, but I truly believe that it's what shapes us. And one day we're going to look back and we're actually going to be thankful for it.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, there's positives that come out of it somewhere. Taking my tea, eh?
You need something warm.
Do you pick the newborn name with adoption? Yes, you do get to pick the name. The actual birth certificate is filled out at the hospital by birth mom, but then once you have adopted, you may change the name if it's not, or you might have already discussed with her what name to put on the birth certificate. I'm not 110% sure yet, but I think that's how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, no matter what, like, you have the final say.
Right, yeah, because once those rights transfer over, it's your rights.
Mm-hmm. Have we ever considered living outside of Canada? Yeah, totally. I think we definitely are going to do that at some point. We don't know when. I just don't want to live my entire life in the same place. I think that um, we just don't have enough time to, always be spending it in the same place and not
Life
seeing
is
more.
too short, you mean?
Basically, life's too short.
Yeah.
So I
think
somewhere else.
eventually. I think right now we got to stay put so we can like get things in order and get all that stuff. But like it would be really, really fun if we had some kind of job or some maybe YouTube. I don't know, that allowed us the opportunity to do something like that. That would be amazing.
Yeah. And I don't know where we would, move, but there's so many options.
I kind of already answered that one.
Okay.
So. Was it ever a thought for either of you to not find out which partner was the source of the problem, maybe just to reduce any possible resentments? I don't think so because we're very
we didn't really have that choice either.
Well, you just you want to fix the problem and you need to know what the problem is to fix it, and you want to so and I don't think we ever really had resentments. I think we see it as a wholesome kind of, we're a couple, we have to go through it together, and it turned out that I had just as much stuff going on myself too, so it really we're pretty much equally, unfortunately, infertile. So there's no resentments here. We're like perfect match. The question.
I know, but to be honest, we found out I was the one with male factor infertility before. I'm just trying to be comfortable here. It's just I haven't been.
He's sprawled out. His leg is down all over.
We found out I was the one who had the problem initially, and so we got me into tests and stuff, and so I don't really think we ever would have been like, no, don't tell us. Just tell us what to do, because I don't think we would have found out.
Right.
We were just too curious anyway. So
yeah, we just wanted to know what we needed to do.
Do we wear our wedding rings all the time? Yes, we do. Or yes, we do. Pretty much. Ayla, I catch her sometimes without them on, and I'm like, hey, what are you doing? And that's just because she's like, oh, it's more comfortable sometimes just having one. But she keeps the wedding ring on,
take off the engagement. I can't even do it right now. Sometimes it's too, my hands are too chubby right now. Sometimes I'll just take off the engagement ring and just wear this one if I'm feeling like simplifying myself. That's silly, but wait, don't miss this one. I like that one.
Would you do a meetup in Calgary or Edmonton? We would definitely do a meetup, and it would most likely be in Calgary.
We've been thinking about it.
We've been thinking about it, talking about it. We just need to make sure there's enough interest and enough people who want to come out and do it.
Because I would, if we said we'd do it and then nobody came, I'd probably cry, but it's okay.
Things have been hard enough to have no one show up to the meetup.
So maybe we'll mention it in a vlog and see if people would be interested, and then we could plan something. That would be fun, I think, because we've always our dream is to meet you guys. I swear, if I could meet every single one of you, I would be the happiest person on earth. I would give you all hugs. We would talk, and it would be cool. Do you have names chosen for future baby Langford?
Yep, we've had all 3 names chosen for.
3?
Yeah, we know the names of all 3 of our children as soon as they're born.
Well, you don't know if that would be boy or girl though.
Yeah,
we have 3 potentials.
We have 2. We have a boy name, we have a girl name, and we have one that could be neutral.
We haven't confirmed that one.
No, but I chose that one. It doesn't matter. No, I'm telling you right now, that name is being used. I know we already have the first girl name chosen, and we already have the first boy name chosen, but whichever happens after that, that's the one I want.
We'll see.
It's for you guys to find out.
I like the name. These are top secret.
Hush hush.
But I'm afraid it'll be so long before we get to use them that maybe they'll be too popular, or something will happen.
Or maybe they're popular now and then they'll be not popular then.
I don't know.
Ooh.
We'll see.
Okay, next one. if you do get to adopt an infant, what are your thoughts on when and how you'll tell them they're adopted? So we will be guaranteed probably to adopt an infant because on our list of kind of selection of what we're looking
we
for,
specified that we
only want a newborn,
yeah.
so we'll only be placed with a newborn.
They wouldn't say call us up and say there's an older child here. They would call
we'd
up
have to
someone
change
who
what we're
did
interested
already
in.
want that.
So they just go based off of our profile and what we've indicated we're looking for.
But anyways, the
second
part of that question is
how you'll tell them. So we'll probably tell them as they grow up, and there's certain things that you can explain to them at certain ages where they'll understand, and then there's certain things which are a little bit deeper, a little bit more higher level that you would probably explain to them as they're older, as they would understand it. Because
the idea is to keep it as normalized as possible, keep it open. The earlier and the more you introduce those concepts, the less shocking it is when the time comes that they actually can understand. They just grow up understanding that. And we've gotten some kind of coaching on it so far, but I know we're going to learn a lot more about it and what kind of tactics to use. But yeah, we plan on just keeping it from the very beginning. Like they even suggest sometimes, like when you're rocking the newborn, just say like your mommy loves you, your daddy loves you, and insert name here loves you. So yeah.
Okay.
But Krista's.
Sure. What is the reason why IVF didn't work, and what did the doctors say? So, I guess specifically, Ayla's egg quality just is quite poor. So that was the main reason why it didn't work, because obviously we used donor sperm for our IVF that we did in the summer, and then with our frozen transfer that we did in November. So it's still an egg quality issue, and that's the biggest reason.
Yeah, the embryos fertilize, and then they have a really hard time developing normally and developing on track and things like that, and so it makes their success rates way lower and all that. That doesn't mean it's impossible. It just means that they struggle. They have a hard time. So so that's kind of our understanding of it. There's no like definitive answer ever with anything, which is the worst. But that's kind of what we've come to the conclusion of.
Were the visits to the doctor often during IVF? I think it's about a couple times a week during the actual.
It's often, because you go
maybe
for
3 times
checkups, blood work, and ultrasounds, and you just go and go and go. And they might call you. You might go in one day in the morning, and they might say, okay, well, you need to come tomorrow as well. You need to come the next day, and so you really have to be flexible because it really they ask you to come a lot, unfortunately.
So here's one veering away from kind of some of the medical talk. Which other YouTube channels do you watch? Do you want to just say some of your favorites?
Okay, some that are let's first say the ones that are kind of in our genre. Not that you should leave here and go there, but we like them and you can still do both. But obviously Phil and Alex, we are friends with them. And we've known them for quite a little while now. It's funny because we always get comments telling us to go see them, but we do already know them. They're sweeties.
We met them for the first time back in...
It's almost been a year.
In early April, because they were involved in our video. They submitted a little video clip for us when we made our infertility awareness video.
Yeah.
For that Infertility Awareness Week.
Yeah, and we're so happy and proud of them.
Yeah,
they're really we just love seeing their family grow and everything. It's great.
It's been great to see.
And then another one that we get often told is Derek and Liza. We do know them, and we have been thinking about them a lot as their journey is going on right now. They're doing adoption as well. And then Meet the Wheelers as well. They're similar.
Yeah, I think those are the ones that were pretty close with in terms of what we're going through, because we're all kind of going through the same thing right now.
Yeah.
And then what we watch really regularly would be Ellie and Jared, and you watch them. We watch all their videos.
I think they kind of inspired us to start our journey. So with
and
YouTube,
then getting the chance to like meet Jared at Vlogger Fair was really great.
Was sweet.
So we watched them, and then we love this channel named the Mitchellacks in London and the UK. They're really great. They're amazing.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah, I think that's.
Well,
and then our friends like that we met at Vlogger Fair. You know, like River and Allison and Wolfpack and Gods and all that. So there's a lot of people.
Yes.
We're busy. We're busy watching TV all the time.
I know. We don't even watch TV anymore. We just watch YouTube. It's so funny. Even though we like spent like our life is YouTube a lot of the time, but it's okay. Wait.
I'm sorry if we answer every single question.
I know.
We're gonna be
so
like look where we are. We're so really far behind. Yeah.
Oh, sorry guys.
For Ellie, okay, we haven't had a question for Ellie. Who is more awesome, Ayla or Caleb?
No way. If my lap is open, she's on my lap. If my lap is busy, then she'll wander over to Caleb's lap.
You know, the thing is, I have to work for it. Ayla, it just comes naturally to her because she goes right to her.
We're best friends.
We're all best friends, but like,
we're all best friends.
The thing is that Ayla. The other day I left for work and Ellie went to the window and was like searching for me.
Oh my gosh, it was so cute.
I don't know.
She ran up the stairs and she ran up to the window and like literally perched out to like watch
me leave. Yeah.
You say I'm the one.
I know. Yeah, you want to get started with what you say a lot.
No.
I feel like I want to just scroll right to the bottom and get caught up because I feel like we're so behind.
No, it's okay.
Best and worst about living in Canada. I'm not a big fan of the winter. I enjoy winter for like a week when it snows and it's pretty.
I'm like down for winter in
like
December,
during Christmas, yeah.
And then I'm like
every other time of the year, I'm like, okay, let's go back, bring out the sun, and let's get into some shorts and let's enjoy this. So that's why we need to move. Okay, next question. What?
You're just wonky.
You have 2 cats and they're getting you through infertility. Yeah, that's really great. That's what Ellie has done for us. And that's why I made that video dedicated to her. Pets Had Life. You should check it out. It's really cute. Plug. I can't work in this environment. I'm sorry. I should keep the hums in my head.
Yes. You want to say it so bad right now. I can tell.
I know.
You're desperate for it. Animals are the best. Yes, I agree.
As someone who's adopted myself, I can truly say that what you're all doing is great, and I definitely consider myself very blessed to have such amazing parents and know you all will rock as well. Aw, thank you so much for saying that.
Thank you, Taylor. That's so sweet. We love that. Sometimes we feel a little nervous and discouraged about everything, and so hearing that just like it makes us feel really good.
Mm-hmm. What
made you start to vlog?
Ellie and Jared.
Yeah, I guess we kind of said that. Also, just that we felt like we had something to say. We felt like we had a story to share, and so it kind of like transferred into how can we share it. And so when we started seeing YouTube videos and things like that, I felt like that was a good thing, and we love it. Like we are very, very grateful for the whole thing. What are you doing? You're scrolling all the way back up.
I'm sorry, I'm just going somewhere to look for something.
Oh, man. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Ellie, why don't you come be in the live stream? People want to see you.
So apparently the light between the oceans is a real tearjerker.
Oh, I bet.
Be prepared to cry. We're both going to cry.
Yes. She wants to play right now. Like she gets these spurts where she thinks it's time to like run around, and it's always when we're like can't, and I feel like bad, but she's like desperate. She's like staring at her toy right now. Ooh, yes.
I did hear that in the States they have 30 days to change their mind. I've heard that before. That's crazy. I would
That's
just
so long.
honestly, I would probably die,
You
and
would.
then they would just be terrible.
It would be hard. It would be very
yeah,
stressful, but yeah.
Oh man, I'd have gray hair by the end of that. Have you considered doing embryo adoption while on the adoption waiting list? Yeah, so we're still considering embryo adoption and looking into our options for that. So just doing both, and right now the main thing that's really been going for us is working on the whole adoption journey, specifically like adopting a newborn. So
like traditional.
Traditional adoption. That's the word I was looking for. Traditional adoption. So, but yeah, both are still options for us. And
I think embryo adoption is such a great option because it's essentially adoption, but you get to carry the baby, and that's really cool.
And that's gonna be great for you.
And
yeah,
like we'd love to do that. We definitely would love to do that, and we'll see.
Okay, I did that one before.
Greetings from the Netherlands. Hello.
Hi.
Hi from Spain. You're not reading it out loud.
No, I can't read out loud.
Why?
Because I can't read.
I know you can't. That's true. How about you sit back for a second? I'll try. Watch me mess it up too.
Yeah, I'll just kick back and relax.
Louise says, I'm so excited to see you guys as parents. You'll be great. Maybe a best baby ever t-shirt is to come soon. Wishing you all the luck in the world. Thanks. Get it? Best baby ever?
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Yeah, but you know what? I'm not the best reader ever.
No. Funny.
Wait, go back up.
How many children do you have on planning?
You're worse than me, because at least I say them in the right order. It's just I can't say the actual words. Okay, I'm back. How many children do you plan on having? Well, we plan to have a family of 3 or 4 if possible. But right now...
Do you mean 3 or 4 children?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
3 or 4 children.
When you say family of, I thought
yeah,
you were
you're right.
us.
So family of 5 or 6, so 3 or 4 children. Because we
Who
just
knows,
want...
though, that might rack
Okay,
up.
part of me wants to overcompensate for the fact that I didn't get to have any siblings.
Yeah.
So I'm really sad about that. And then I just want to have...
Do you think your mom's watching this?
I already told them that I'm not happy about it. I'll tell them again.
I'll tell him tomorrow.
I'll text them after this. No, I just want to have a big family. I think it'd be great, and I think it's good for them.
Awesome.
And it's just obviously it sucks that it's so hard for us to just get one. So it's gonna mean it's gonna take a lot longer and a lot of work. But I think we want to.
And obviously, just the fact that 3 or 4 children is work in itself. And I'm sure we'll pull our hair out some days, but at the same time.
And you know what the thing is, like, since you want to literally be like a stay-at-home mom, it's perfect for you. I mean, you're already home, so you might as well just add a bunch more. I'm just kidding.
It's coming from this guy. Come on.
No, honestly, I want to be a stay-at-home dad with you too. So.
I know. Let's be stay-at-home people. Did you see how I went in with 2?
Yeah.
I know.
I was like, no, girl. I'm not getting my other hand up right now.
Okay.
Yeah, sweet. We have 1 person in for the meetup in Calgary. Woo! Or 2, Carly and Sam.
Carly and Sam.
Yes. Okay. Next. Strictly looking for a newborn at this point, just so that we can experience parenthood from the beginning. So just for even just for the first one. Yeah,
like the second one, there's more openness because I feel more confident in myself. It's just because I sometimes don't think about this, but I will be a first-time mom. And that's something that a lot of women already have on their plate as a first-time mom, but I already have that plus adoption, plus infertility, plus etc. So I just want to really learn my abilities and really get to know how we do as a family just from the beginning, because for example, if we were to adopt an older child, say 2, for example, then there's a whole 2 years of their life that I haven't experienced, and I don't.
And that's an
know
important
about.
stage, right?
Yeah.
Like the first 6 months, the first year, the first 2 years,
Yeah.
like there is such development over that period of time
Mm-hmm.
that like they're a whole new person like every
day.
week,
Mm-hmm.
every day.
And
so
coming
we want to
from
be there.
my like background, I like with child development, like that's like I dream of watching children develop before my
gain
eyes.
their personalities,
Yeah.
become funny or
And
whatever.
like we said, this is just for the first one. Like the
Yeah.
doors open wider and wider and wider as time goes on. Like
Mhm.
we're never closing any doors. I keep saying that, but it's true.
Yeah. I'm gonna like. I think we should just pound through like a whole bunch of these questions
Okay.
like this, and then get caught
Oh,
up because
Tim and Celeste. Yes, you're
Tim
right.
and Celeste. We've seen their channel. We followed them a little
They're
bit.
sweet.
I know we've seen them comment on our videos a couple times as well. Okay, next one. YouTube is my TV. Yeah, that's pretty much our TV. Liza and Derek are great. Love their videos. Do you like the TV series called Grimm? Never seen it. Maybe we'll check it out. We have so many that we watch, so it's hard to like start new shows.
We need a full-on binge day.
We need a staycation week.
Oh, do you remember we did a staycation?
I know.
That
We haven't
one
done
time?
a staycation weekend in so long. We should do that soon.
Let's do it.
Would you consider doing live streams more often? Maybe once a week. Probably not once a week, but
maybe once a month.
I'm considering once a month. So maybe because it's January, maybe we'll do it at the end of every month. So we'll see. But no promises.
We'll communicate.
We will communicate. That means that she says, I'm not so sure about this idea, so let me see how I feel, and then I'll tell you what we can do.
No, I just want to. I want it.
We're doing rapid fire.
Okay.
If the frozen embryos are an issue with low quality eggs, what about a fresh transfer?
Look at you reading.
So the thing is,
You're doing so good.
Fresh transfer. We did a fresh transfer with. It's not even necessarily because they've been frozen that they're poor. They're just poor from the start. Just started watching you guys a few weeks ago. You're such a cute couple. Woohoo! Glad to have you.
Go, Amy.
Hey, Amy. My husband and I are doing our last IUI this month, and then on to IVF. Hopefully the IUI works and you don't even have to go to IVF.
Oh, our fingers are crossed. Our arms and fingers are crossed.
Cross your eyes.
Jamie just looked at me funny.
I love you too. Love watching Ellie and Jared, Bonnie Ellie's sister, Daily Bumps, but really love you guys. Oh, thanks so much.
Aww.
Love that doggy. I know, isn't she the best? When you post a video finding out you lost your pregnancy, me and about 15 family members sat on the couch and cried. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna cry right
that's
now
so
thinking about
sad.
that.
It's just like so depressing. Just like
no, but like what makes me cry now is that you care.
I know,
like,
it's so great to see how many people like were impacted by that and like actually felt like the heartbreak that we felt.
Yeah,
it's
I
just,
mean,
like,
not that we want you to feel that, but it means a lot to us to know that you care. Like that's really
everyone else is so like you guys are all so invested, and it's just so great to see.
And we like I want to meet you just so I can give you a hug. Like I swear, I know I keep saying that, but like you guys are the best.
Okay, will you ever be willing to able to share some of your dear birth mother letter with us? So maybe what we'll do is we'll share that after everything's done.
Yeah, I don't think we're actually necessarily allowed to.
Yeah.
So like, if we get placed and then all of that kind of legal stuff is like figured out and it's all done, then I think we totally do a video about the process and how we did it, and just to like help.
Yeah,
others.
and we'll show a little bit about it and an example, and that can help people who are maybe writing their own.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wish you all the best. My question is, have you considered sibling adoption? So I think what you mean is like two siblings that both need to be adopted. There was the option on our form we filled out where we could do that, but because we're just looking for a newborn right now, obviously twins, we would take twins. But later on, and what happens, and it has happened before, is that we say we adopt, and then that same birth mother has another child and is looking to make an adoption plan.
She might consider us.
They would offer us first because they're siblings,
keep them together,
and they try to keep them together. So that would be
an
opportunity.
Absolutely.
That would be like winning the lottery because you get to skip the list and like a bunch of. It'd be awesome.
Like, you already love this child so much, so to just add, like it's just all about love. Like you're just adding more and more love, which is amazing.
How do you deal with anxiety?
You want me to take the floor on this one?
Well, I don't. To be honest, I would answer, but I don't have any real ability to answer that because I'm not a very anxious person, and
You're monotone. That's fine.
I know.
Anyways, okay. That's a good question. I don't even know if I have like a good answer for it. I just think it's taken a lot of practice. I do if I'm feeling anxious, I sometimes will just pause everything, like literally. Stop what I'm doing and just, breathe and, just kind of like think about more positive things, or sometimes just sitting down and talking with Caleb through it. Like when I talk, I tend to feel a lot better if I can just work through it out loud. Sometimes that really helps. So like I'll like literally say, Caleb, I need you on the couch right now. And we'll just sit here and we'll just talk through it. And then always by the end, like I usually feel a lot better.
Yeah.
Willis and Nancy's watching.
WillisandNancy.ca? What Mom, Dad, what do you got going on there?
So now she knows your secret about the
well, maybe
thing.
I said it early enough. I don't know. We'll see.
No.
Yes, I am watching. Oh, she did see. Oh, okay. Well.
Sorry, Mom.
Busted. My mom was the only child, so that is probably why I'm one of 6 kids. Makes sense. So that's what we're trying to do. Hi from the States. What breed is your cute pup? Ellie is a cockapoo. She is adorable. She's actually a toy poodle and mixed. Yeah.
Yeah, she is like.
Explains enough.
For adoption, are the large fees something that can be paid off slowly, or do they want the full payment once baby is placed with you? There's no like payment plan or anything like that. It is kind of spread out a little bit because you do them kind of as they occur. So like you pay for the home study when you do the home study, you pay for the counseling before you and stuff like that also. So it's kind of spread out, but like not like enough, but you need to pay kind of upfront, basically.
Whoa.
Wait, what?
Whoa, what did you do?
What?
What did you do? Oh, a little higher. There you go.
Right on. Interesting.
Very interesting.
Okay. Hello from a fellow Abe grad. Say what?
Hey!
That's awesome. Cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We went to, Abe is our high school. What?
Never mind.
What?
Nothing.
Did I say something wrong?
No, nothing. It's fine.
This is the thing about live streams. You can't edit these parts out.
No, and we can't have private conversations because it's just like this. Right?
Okay.
Yep.
How are you guys doing? Sorry for this little talk. How are you guys doing? We are doing great. Thank you.
Still
I hope
doing
you
great.
are doing great.
We were struggling at the beginning with speaking, but we're getting better now.
And
we can read the questions properly.
You missed my question. Emmy says you missed my question. If you ask it again, we'll try to get to it. If you want to write it again.
Yeah, we can't answer all of them. We're trying our best. So hopefully we don't miss it.
What are your plans for the evening? Jammies, TV, food.
In that order.
Did you go to college? If so, what did you study?
I studied human resources. I did a bachelor's degree.
Yeah, and I'm early learning in child care. Would you consider changing your donor if you do another IVF? I know.
We probably wouldn't change the donor. We would, because we still have it. We still have some vials saved and stored, and we have to pay for those. So what we would do is maybe consider an egg donor, but they're so expensive that we just don't know about that. So the whole embryo adoption is really still the best thing, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so complicated. There's so much to think about.
Why did we name Ellie?
Because she's Ellie. I don't know. It just came to me.
I had no involvement. I had nothing to do with it. You just said this is her name and we're going with it. I was like, okay, sure.
I like it. And there's so many things you can call her, like Smelly Ellie and Ellie Belly, and I don't know. It's cute.
Hello, beautiful people watching from Australia. Oh, thanks.
Love it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hi from Norway. You two are awesome people. You really are. I really want to send you something from Norway, like our chocolate.
Well, our P.O. box is in the description of every video if you want to send us some chocolate, and we will eat it. We might even eat it on the vlog, and thank you on the vlog, because that's what we like to do.
Yeah, not that anybody wants to see us eat on the vlog, but you know.
We'll eat like reasonable people.
Like reasonable. Not like your soup the other time. If you haven't watched that vlog, you should, because it was too funny.
Oh,
oh, there it's back. How old are you guys, if not too personal? Oh, no. We are 23. Caleb's turning 24 in April. I know some people, when we say that, get kind of shocked because they're not expecting us to be on the young side like this. But we just kind of got married young, started life young. We're just like ahead of the crowd, I guess you could say. But in a way, we're definitely thankful for that now because of how things are working out. And, you know, so yeah, we are 23.
Yeah, we've been very blessed with everything else. In our lives, I think, other than just trying to conceive a child. That's the only thing that's really been the most difficult.
Yeah, I'd say.
Okay, next one. So, do your benefits cover any of the adoption? So, actually, we did have some of our adoption seminar covered because it was covered under, like, it's considered like a psychology or like a social worker kind of session, like counseling. So, and some more
that was
further.
A nice surprise.
That was a huge surprise because that covered a lot, actually.
Yeah, that was a nice surprise.
And then,
but we're not really exactly sure going further.
Further, yeah.
I think we're just happy that anything was. That was kind
hopefully
of nice.
Yeah. I mean, at least that was last year, so now we have that amount again to use this year, and maybe for the new counseling we'll have to do coming up. So hopefully.
Sarah says, "Pray for me, guys. I'm about to do my frozen transfer next week." Awesome. We will definitely keep you in our thoughts. Can you please tell me about it? Well, we definitely have like a ton of videos if you want to go watch and see more details.
Yeah, lots of detail.
Yeah, just keep yourself feeling positive, happy, you know, like keep your feet warm. Yeah.
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 The videos you want to look for would be dated around November of 2016, if that helps you find them better. When I watched your positive pregnancy announcement, I went and ordered a custom Canadian onesie to send you. Oh, wow.
Aww.
I'm holding it tight for you. Aww.
Laura, that's so kind.
Cute.
We so appreciate it.
Aww.
Oh, you guys. That's so
That's
sweet.
That's going to be a nice surprise.
I know. I mean, it's not a surprise now, but
well,
when it comes,
I mean, I don't know what it looks like.
Yeah, true that.
I know what a onesie is. I mean, that's about as much of a surprise, right? Come on. It's still going to be exciting.
Claire says we should Skype again. Really enjoyed talking to you guys last year. Yeah, Claire, we loved it.
That was great. I mean, what we did is, if you guys didn't know, one time we did a giveaway where we said, you know what, we're going to Skype chat with some of you viewers. And so we selected a couple of you and we had some Skype calls. So maybe we'll do a giveaway like that again in the future because it's a great opportunity to have kind of a one-on-one talk.
Yeah, we could get into more personal stuff on both ends, and it was like a lot of fun to like connect. So that was cool. You guys are the best, Maria. You're the best. Oh, boy.
Oh, we caught up to the questions.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, but then we might not have enough. So now we can slow down.
We can slow down.
Okay. Thanks.
How much are you allowed to show on the vlog when you guys go through the adoption?
We don't know.
We don't really know, so we're trying to be as cautious about it as possible because we don't want to be fined or go to jail.
Yeah.
Which is
literally,
honestly
that's what could happen. I don't even know if we should be talking about it.
So we're not going to say anything more.
Well, you know what we'll do is we're going to do as much research and learning about what we can so that we can just like have a more
The biggest thing is that we feel we're just documenting. We're not promoting ourselves, and that's where I'll leave it at that.
So if you ever hear any like cryptid messages or like we just go like
we might be cryptid.
It might be like for a reason.
Lot more, yeah.
Yeah. Hey guys, love you so much. I'm Sparkle Gaming on Twitter, so you guys probably recognize me, but how long do you guys expect the whole adoption to take? And are you doing domestic or international? So we are doing domestic as of current, and they quote, the unfortunate thing is they quote 3 years actually to be on the wait list, which is the most fortunate thing ever.
Except for she said, how long do you guys expect it to take?
Well,
and
Caleb,
we both differ on this.
Caleb thinks, like, he's such an optimist, and he really thinks that it's going to be really fast, and, like, I love that about you, but I, like, also want to try and be realistic, so I don't know. We really don't know. Like, it could be a year, it could be 2, it could be less, it could be more. I don't know. Like, it's so hard to say because the birth mom gets to choose us, and so it's, like, not in our control really at all. It's kind of just like, okay,
I think it'll happen in 2018, like early 2018.
That's so specific.
Within the first 6 months. Okay, that's what I'm saying. You can make a guess if you want. That's my guess.
Okay, I disagree, but we'll see. If it's right, I will forever. Okay.
Okay.
What was your first impression from each other when you were at school? What took you to become friends in the first place?
Oof, I gotta like really think back.
Yeah.
Because that's a long time, and I don't even know because we've known each other so long.
Yeah. I think you were kind of dweeby. And I was kind of weird. I don't know.
I always thought you were cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? That's sweet.
Yeah.
I wasn't cool.
You seemed like you were fun, so.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why we were
I don't know.
friends.
We just became friends because we had a lot of similar friends. Like, we were all just friends. I don't know.
Totally.
I don't know how it happened. That's a good question. Made me think. I'm not really sure.
Hi, Alicia from New Zealand. What time of day is it there? So right now it is just after 5 o'clock on Saturday night. 1 o'clock on Sunday where you are. Wow.
Time travel.
Time travel,
so cool to think about. When you mentioned the soup, it reminded me of when Caleb said he wanted to set the tree on fire.
That's an interesting connection.
Oh, because that was the same vlog.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
When you were saying, you're like, oh, we could just set it on fire.
Really
and I
ridiculous
ran away.
in
That
was
one. So funny.
I still want to.
Yeah, you know. Oh,
don't tell my dirty secrets. Don't tell them. Don't tell them.
I have to know.
Oh my gosh.
I have to know.
Fine.
Okay. So that day, he took the tree. He took the tree out, right? He like brought it outside and he just left it. Like we have our garage and then we have a little bit of a driveway and there's like a little patch of not grass but like rock on the side. He left it there. Okay. Yeah, it's still there. Yeah, it's still there.
You're not supposed to tell them.
He needs to get rid of it this weekend. I thought that was like my ultimatum.
I know.
Tomorrow.
Well, we're going for a hike tomorrow. Maybe we can just bring it back. Bring it back to the woods. I'm just kidding.
No, we will
dispose of it tomorrow. Yes.
Okay. If the newborn is a boy, will you name him the golden name you always talk about, or will you wait to name the next boy? I love that. The golden name. I shall use the golden name. As long as I'm still as in love with it now. Do you remember the golden name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will. I think so. We will. Have you read It Starts with the Egg? We've heard about that. Haven't read it, but
Actually, we went to Chapters one day to buy it, and they didn't have any in stock, and we were going to have to order it, so then we didn't end up getting around to that.
Yeah.
But I think it's something I'll probably get just to, like, learn more about, because everybody recommends it, and it would be good to know, like, what they have to say, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks so much. I wish you all the best. You deserve it. Keep trying. Don't give up, please. Thank you, Sarah. We will not give up. I promise you that. How do your families feel about you vlogging, having a YouTube channel? I think at first they were just like, what the heck are they doing? Like, seriously. They're just like talking to a camera. What weirdos. But now they see like how amazing it is and how like we love it and how it's given us so much, like this community and like a way to express ourselves and everything, all the opportunities, like both like like the side stuff that we do, like the behind the scenes stuff, like everything. So I think most of them are pretty stoked on it.
I think so. And I think like it's definitely been good to get us out of our comfort zone a little bit and share more, and also be trying to get more comfortable in public with it. Some people are still like a little bit like, you know, eerie of what's kind of going on, but
what do you mean? You mean vlogging in public?
Vlogging,
yeah. Well, like today at coffee, like I was like super nervous to take out the camera to like just do a little time lapse, but then I was like, you know what? It's okay. I've got a YouTube channel and this is legit and I'm not being a weirdo, so let's just do it.
And you know what? If they give you a dirty look, just give them one right back and you'll never see them again anyway.
I can't do it. I can't.
Know. We're not like that. I get it.
I can't.
Oh.
Go on to this one? Or Ooh,
Oh
it
boy.
skipped.
It skipped. Oh, it skipped.
Oh boy.
It skipped. I hate it when it does that. Oh,
Hi,
whoa, whoa.
hi,
Hi,
Audrey.
Hi, Audrey. Hi. That's one way to get us to answer. Don't everybody do it now.
Okay, let me see. Let's go to this one. Hi guys, will your adoption be an open one? And if so, how much contact will the child have with its birth family? Yeah, it will be an open adoption, and that's something that we're really not going to know until we meet birth mom, until we kind of talk with her and decide together. Caleb and I kind of have the idea that we want kind of like an average amount, like not too much, not too little, like kind of in the middle. And obviously we want to be first and foremost respectful of birth mom's kind of feelings on that and what she's comfortable with. If she's not comfortable in the beginning, but maybe later, we just are going to work together on it. And I'm honestly just excited to I can't, the day that we get matched and I get to meet whoever she is, I can't wait for that. That's going to be so amazing.
Yeah, we'll figure out whatever's going to work for the best.
I know.
So,
yeah.
We're pretty open, right? So.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys are so sweet and seem so kind. Keep your heads up through this process.
Thanks,
Thank you, Lauren. Love to Skype with you guys to share my story about being adopted. Yeah, we love to hear about that stuff. I don't know, how we might consider doing that. Another one of those giveaways, you think? I don't know. We'll see. We're going to talk about it.
Yeah, totally. Because it can be difficult, obviously, to include everybody in a Skype call, right? Because we just don't have the time.
Yeah.
As much as we would enjoy it. So we'll if anyone also we have our email in the video descriptions, and so it's not in this one. Sorry, I'm not trying to direct you to the description box of this live stream.
It's in the about section on our channel is our email. Channel, it's just Ayla and Caleb at gmail.com. If you ever feel compelled to share anything, or if you are looking for any advice, or if you have advice for us, or any kind of thing, feel free to email us. We might not reply in the same day or whatever it might be, but we always do our absolute best to reply.
Yeah.
Katie, yay, I'm so happy I finally caught one of your live streams. Yay!
Yay!
Where's Ellie? Can I move this?
Yeah.
She's over there. Oh, she's so precious. Ellie Jean. Hi, babies. Oh, don't squish her. No squish. Hi, sweetie. I don't know. So I'm surprised. She usually will sit right next to us. Maybe if I put her there, she'll stay. Here.
And we're gone. We're back.
Oh, you went where she was going to go.
But now she's behind me.
It's okay.
It's okay. She's there. Oh. Right, okay. All right. So now that that's over and done with, we've got her in position. So, okay.
You guys, how is the I know, she makes me so sad. How is the buffering? Is it loading well? Are we being
honestly
glitchy or anything?
I think it's been good because for us, we have a stream health, it's called, and it shows green, and it's been green the entire time.
True. Last time we were having trouble. So
last time it was all over the place. So I think I got the settings better this time, which is sweet because last time was a fail at the beginning. But it was the first time. And this is pretty good for the second time, I'd say.
Well, yeah, you'd say.
I'd say. Do we know the underlying issue of your infertility? So... Male factor infertility. However, it's considered unexplained.
Severe, though.
Yeah, severe male factor infertility, and it's unexplained. So we don't know why I have it. We know what it is and what it means. It's just we don't know why I have it, and that's the worst part. Because then you might be able to do something about it. But a lot of guys.
And then for me, it's endometriosis.
Yeah, that's the big one. Which could be the main reason of affecting your egg quality, but not necessarily.
Yeah. Because
people with endometriosis still conceive naturally all the time. Your mother had endometriosis, and she had you and Sarah.
Mm-hmm. That she did.
That she did. You're here.
I am here.
That's why you're beside me. Yeah. It jumped again on me.
It's so funny when we're just reading. I'm so sorry, you guys.
Ayla's actually, she's wearing Ray-Bans. Mine are just from this company called Firmu, which we worked with and did a review of their glasses, and so they just
Yeah.
gave us some.
Mine are
And
technically smaller, and they have color in them.
yeah, I mean,
But
I still prefer like real Ray-Ban frames. Like I had those before. It's just they were so old, and I do enjoy these. They're a bit bigger than what I'm used to, but
I think they look nice on you. I like
well,
them.
thanks.
I think they're cute.
I was trying out contacts for a while, and then I kind of just stopped because the
Yeah.
ones I had just weren't working very well. But
We do match, and it's just because like this is the only style that I like, and that's the only style he likes.
I just don't look good in very many styles.
So it just kind of happened. Oh well, we're twinsies.
You've had those frames for what? 4 years?
Yeah, before we were married, I thought. Yeah.
Just letting you know.
Say it out loud.
Hi guys, just letting you know I'm praying for you guys. I'm battling infertility as well. It's a constant heartbreak, but God gets us through it. Thank you so much.
We'll be thinking of you.
Yes, you're in our thoughts.
My husband and I just became licensed foster and adoptive parents. Can't wait for a match. That's awesome.
That's exciting.
Congratulations. That's amazing. Really exciting. Question for Caleb.
I think, I basically just talked about this like
Did you?
really recently, so I'm pretty sure I probably.
Oh, okay. Speaking of Caleb, did you guys like his Cooking with Caleb episode? It was pretty good, I thought.
Yeah. Sorry, I zoned out because I was reading some stuff.
Can you prank call? I don't know.
Do prank calls on the vlog.
I would feel so bad. The classic is your refrigerator running.
Yeah.
You could do someone we know, so it's not like
But they have our number.
I know. True that. Do you need it? Do you want to play? Oh no!
Just about ripped the cord right out of the laptop.
Look what he did.
Oh my goodness, you are...
Okay, you gotta say questions.
I'm sorry, these weren't questions, they were just comments. Hi, I love your channel.
can read them
Thanks. You guys are so sweet. You'll be wonderful parents. Your kids will be so lucky to have you in their life guiding them.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.
We hope so.
That might be something that they need to hear when they're like 10.
Yes, we should screenshot this and save it.
Yeah, I feel like kids...
The quality has been great and it's loading well. Yes.
Awesome. Good to hear. As much as the quality is just the front-facing camera on our MacBook Air, and it's not like a super great camera, but like
It seems
to be doing okay.
Solid.
One day, once we get really into the live streams, we'll get like the proper way so that we can use like our DSLR, I think. But we're not that advanced right now.
We'll see.
We're live stream rookies, so.
Hey guys, hope you're doing well. So exciting you got your paperwork mailed for Caleb. Would you ever be interested in talking man-to-man on your feelings about using a donor/adoption?
Yeah, definitely. I know like sometimes I've made those videos that are specifically just me, in my opinion, and kind of husband's perspective, and I think it's great. I think that there's not enough guys out there that are in this kind of community. It's our channel analytics tell us that 93% of our viewers are women, and
we rule the world.
The other 7%, maybe they just signed up under they're using their husband's account.
Yeah.
So it's good to know if there's more guys.
We totally appreciate when we do see
yes.
men, and I think if you want to have him hop on our little email chat that we got going on, then I could get Caleb to answer if you want that.
Definitely.
I have endometriosis as well. Are you guys thinking of getting a lap surgery? From Chris and Lee. I have had two actually. I've had my appendix removed and my ovary removed.
The first one was emergency, unexpected. It was like one night, all of a sudden, just this sharp pain. The next day, you're in for surgery. You're finding out your ovary needs to be removed. You found out you had endometriosis.
It was like the most whirlwind of a day I've ever had in my whole life.
Like a week before going to Mexico.
Yeah, it was insanity. But yeah, I have had them, and I will say that they're not like as scary as you might think. Like I was definitely petrified the first time, but then after the second one, I felt like a pro. So if you have to get one, I have some videos on it too, somewhere in our catalog.
Yeah. Should do another Cooking with Caleb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do one soon. That was fun. I just, I got to make sure it's like a funny day for me. So
You gotta be in the zone.
what do we appreciate most? I appreciate Ayla's cooking.
That's all I'm good for? That's all I'm good for?
No, that's not all you're good for, but that's one of the most important. You
Uh,
need to feed us so that we survive. Not you. Well, you don't have to. I just mean we need to eat so that we survive. And the fact that you cook deliciousness is awesome.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I like that you make me laugh.
Yeah.
And that you are always there and support me in
Yeah.
anything and everything.
I do that.
You do. Next.
Next.
Ellie, I wish you would come over here. You're making me so
Hashtag
sad.
true love goals.
Aww. I love it.
I like that.
Yes. Come here, Jean Bean. You know what else I love, you guys? Is that you guys are catching on to the Jean Bean trend. I love it. Not trend, but it's so cool. Like, one day I saw a comment, and it was like, what was it? They, like, put EJB all together, like EJB in caps, and it was like Ellie Jean Bean is what it meant. And I literally, like, I ran around the
made
house
Ellie
freaking
a
out.
acronym.
So I was so happy. Yeah.
That was great.
I agree. Hubby wife goals. Oh, you guys are so nice. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Supposed to be sleeping. It's like midnight here, but I can't.
Wow, thank you so much for staying up with
I
us.
know, that's awesome. Video of him cooking was so hilarious. I agree. It was too funny. I was like, when I was looking back on it, like, I was literally laughing. And all of our family members were like coming to us and saying like how funny it was. And yeah, it was good. Caleb is like a pretty funny guy. Like, he usually gets us all laughing, like whenever people are together. But he thinks he's funny. So it's one of those things where he, like, I know that he's just sitting there, like, thinking of things to say to try and be funny. And it's just, like, I just, like, start laughing because I'm like, I know what you're up to.
I honestly just spit. Like, I just spit jokes. And if they work out, that's awesome. If they don't, let's move on. I mean, I'm so used to not having funny jokes. Like, I'll be the worst for dad jokes. Totally the worst for that.
It'll be pretty good.
Really
we'll have like
embarrassing.
a segment or something.
Dad jokes with Caleb. For your endometriosis, did you have excision or ablation to treat it? What did you have?
So actually,
Scraping? No.
No, listen.
Frying?
Dude, I said listen.
All right,
Okay.
go ahead.
Listen, okay, here's what actually happened. They were planning on doing that. I don't know what the word is, but
The, like, burning?
I think it was the burning one, the laser, yeah. And actually when I was on a medication called Zoladex, and beforehand to try and kind of slow things down, and when they actually went in for my surgery, they noticed that there wasn't anything to laser off, which I thought was kind of weird. I was like, oh, are you sure? Like, really? But they didn't do anything. So I woke up without an ovary, but they didn't do anything else. So yeah, I would be interested to know, like, if that's still the case or what. But like, obviously I don't want to have a surgery to find out, but I don't know. It's all very confusing. But I think doing your research on that and just seeing like what option your doctor does, like some doctors only do one way and you kind of don't necessarily have a choice in that matter, unless you like change doctors or whatever. But definitely do your research. That's something I probably should have done more of.
Favorite memory besides the wedding together?
You can do this one. What's your favorite memory?
Oh man, you're leaving it up to me. That's tough. I you know what? Like, I really did enjoy. I enjoyed when we went to Vlogger Fair. I enjoyed how we got to go on a road trip together, a long one of like 12 hours, and it was a short weekend, but that was really fun.
Yeah.
It's really hard. Like, I'm trying to think.
I honestly feel like
Going to
every day is a good memory.
Oh.
Like, seriously, we don't have like anything specific necessarily, but just like living life together is always really enjoyable. Well, not always. Like, there's some some not so
Yeah,
enjoyable
I mean,
days.
we don't enjoy every day
No,
together.
we're not weird.
We're not perfect.
No, gosh, no. But I don't know, like the time we picked up Ellie and then the drive home with her was like the best day ever.
Totally.
Wasn't it?
Favorite movie of all time? So I had this question earlier, and I couldn't think of mine. Ayla's is Pocahontas, but mine,
Disney, yeah.
I can't think. I'll just stick with what I said before, which is American Sniper.
Actually, you know what? To be honest, I feel like Moana is coming in.
Oh, Moana was so good.
That was solid work. That was so
really good. I really liked that.
I loved it. I was like the whole time I was like, yeah, so happy.
We still like to this
again.
day we'll have just like
You're welcome.
Well, yeah, we reference the songs all the time, but we listen to them all the time as well.
I know, it's so good. You're so cute.
Does Caleb do any editing of the videos? If not, do you want to learn? I do edit the videos. Ayla edits the majority of the videos just because of how things work out. She's at home
just
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and our schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so she'll edit them all in the morning, and I'm at work. But I love editing. I just don't get the chance to as much because I'm working, and it just makes sense for Ayla to do it when she has the time, and I don't.
Well, we can add another video here and there that you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if
he is good at it, and we used to. This has only been recently that we've been doing this. We used to just take turns or like sit together and work on it, which never worked out because we just bicker.
No, I hate it when she backseat edits. That's what I call it.
Backseat edits, yeah. So I don't know. We're just starting this new schedule, but who knows how it'll go. But I really enjoy that we both can do it because I feel like less pressure.
It's important.
Yeah.
It's important.
But I really like learning more about and experimenting, trying new things and doing stuff.
I have a feeling.
I hope you guys like how they're edited.
When we do have a baby, that I'll be doing a lot of editing because you'll probably be like, if you are gonna like, if it's because of adoption and you were gonna do the drugs that allow you to breastfeed, then you'll be breastfeeding and you'll be doing other stuff, and I'll probably be editing and blah 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 blah. So
I don't know about that. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do yet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You'll figure it out.
You're going ahead, man.
I'm giving spoilers on things that might not happen. What is one thing that annoys you about the other person?
I don't know if I can say it out loud.
No, you can go. No, you should say something. Oh, probably. I know what yours is. How about we answer for each other?
Or do you really want me to say what it is?
What do you think? How about this? Switch it up. Sorry, switching the question. What do you think I find most annoying about you? And what do I find?
I don't know though.
I think what you find most annoying about me is that I will like be listening to you talk to me, and I'll be like, yeah, and like as if I acknowledge what you said and I'm agreeing or whatever, but really I wasn't paying attention at all. And
you like prompt me to keep
I don't even
talking?
remember saying yes. It just happens, and then you're like so mad at me because I didn't actually hear anything you just said.
Yeah.
I'm working on it though.
It's okay. Like if you're busy, just say, Ayla, I'm busy. But what you do is you say, yeah, okay, yeah. So I think you're listening for like 20 minutes, and then finally I'm like, so wait, what did I say? And you're like,
Yeah, it's bad. I feel bad. I apologize. I'm working on it.
You're working on it. Okay.
Okay, what do you think?
I don't know. I'm perfect. So. Can you give me a hint?
I mean, I'm trying to think of one, but the main... there is times where I'm like... Because I know we've had these questions before, and I'm like, oh, I should save this for the next time. I don't know. I hate how there's like your hair is everywhere.
Oh, yeah. We've already talked about this.
But that's not very annoying. I don't mind it if it's attached to the body. I like hate detached hair.
Yeah, I know. Okay, let's move on from this. From your hair issue.
You keep getting in my eye. Favorite Disney character? Ooh, interesting.
Do you have an answer?
I really like Tarzan, or I like Maui.
I feel like I always like the characters that are thrown in for like comedy that don't even have like an actual role, like the chicken in Moana, like ones like that. Those are the best.
So funny.
Have either of you been to Disneyland? No, but I wish I would. Oh,
I have been to Disneyland twice, and I've been to Disney World once.
Yeah. I want to go so bad.
We're going to plan a trip there within the next couple of years. With or without children. But we'd like to do it with children, but they need to be that age where they kind of understand what's going on.
I don't know. I just want to go.
Yeah. Cost for an egg donor, we don't really know all the costs. We've looked at 2 sites, our own clinic as well as the one site in Canada that kind of offers them, and the minimum price is right around $15,000. So that's just the start.
Yeah. Must do a dad joke video. Agreed.
That would be funny. That's a good idea. Add it to the list.
Okay.
Like right now. Go.
I'm writing it in my head.
Are we sports fans? I'm a hockey fan mostly, so I follow the Calgary Flames as well as the Pittsburgh Penguins. Those are my 2 favorite teams. And then Ayla, not really. I don't watch basketball. I don't watch football. So, yeah, mostly hockey.
Watch baseball sometimes.
Baseball, yeah, and the Blue Jays, the Toronto Blue Jays. I like them. What are the costs of embryo adoption?
It's like you have to do, like, it's kind of similar because you do have to do like a home study, and it has to be like separate, which is the worst. You have to do it separate from regular adoption.
It's about
like to go through the clinic that we
through
have.
our clinic, and then having embryos that are from our clinic as well, because that's how they would do it. It's like $7,000, $8,000.
Yeah. So it's
And I think you only get what? I think you get 4 embryos they give you, or 3, or what is it?
I don't know. I would maybe
remember.
not say it because you don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't want to give false information. We still have a lot to learn on that topic.
Have we thought about trying a different fertility clinic? Not really.
Limited
We're limited.
here.
There's only one anywhere near to us, and it would just add such a huge cost to have to travel somewhere, really.
I agree, yeah. But I would enjoy the opportunity to, like, see a different opinion, of course, because we only know, like, 1 or 2. But I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe one day.
What is the average wait time for our adoption agency? It's about 3 years is what we're told. So that's the average, and hopefully we are not going to be 3 years.
We hope.
Really hope.
We really don't know. Best couple ever. Oh, so cute. Thank you. Who was it? OC Sweetheart 1. We thought of being foster parents. Yeah, we've definitely thought about it. There's nothing. We've definitely thought about it, and it's sort of hard for us right now because there are so many more things that come with fostering, and I think we just want to focus on this one thing right now. So I don't know. Like, again, maybe in the future, like, it's never not an option, but I think we're just not sure yet. Are you finding something to read?
Yeah. I'm terrified of going to Disney without kids. Not yet convinced I won't have an emotional breakdown about not having them.
You know what? That's a good point.
That's a good point.
That's totally a good point. Yeah. Especially with looking around at how many there would be.
Maybe you can just, like, rent one.
What?
I'm sure tons of parents there would be like, please take my child. They're nuts.
We could take one of our
We'll babysit.
children in our family.
We'll babysit. So we'll get, like, paid to go to Disneyland. That's a good idea.
Okay.
Or we should just, like, work there in, like, their daycare or something.
Okay. Does everyone learn French in school in Canada? No, they don't.
You choose to.
You choose it, yeah. It's French immersion.
Or at least, I mean, some places might. But, like, here in Alberta, we went through French immersion. We chose to learn both.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Do you think you'll ever adopt Jean as dog sibling? Yeah, we would like to, and I think one day in the future. I don't think right yet because of our yard situation. But yeah, little Jeannie will get a sibling.
Oh, the Youngs were here watching. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Looks like you guys are about to sign off because it's 1 a.m. Oh wow. Okay, well, thanks for joining us, and I hope you guys have a great night as well.
Yes.
We loved your gender reveal video. We watched that as well.
Yes, we did. We liked that. That was fun.
You were like
Poor
really
girl.
pranking her.
Poor girl, though.
Okay. Have you ever considered moving to a state where fertility treatments are covered by health insurance? So, I'm not sure how that would work just because we actually don't live in the US. We live in Canada. But if we move to the US, or if you mean specifically, maybe you mean province.
Yeah.
And there's rules around that. Like if we moved within Canada to one, I mean, they're not covered here.
I think you have to live in that place for a while before you get considered for those things.
Yeah, you have to be a resident of that province for like a year or something minimum.
Yeah, and then the other thing with that is there's like more people trying to do it, so there's like more wait lists and stuff. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm always the random person stealing people's babies. I agree.
Ayla too.
Yes, I love
her niece. Well, niece, her cousin's child.
Yeah.
You've seen her on the vlogs lots. She's really cute. I'm not sure you guys have already discussed this. Maybe I missed it. But can I donate my 3 embryos to you? Oh, wow. You commented saying that before. Yeah, we didn't see that. So...
if you want to send us a private email, we will discuss with you.
Yes.
Yeah. Ayla and Caleb at gmail.com. Samantha, you're very kind and love you. In Ontario, it's mandatory to take French in elementary school. I didn't know that. Really? Okay.
It's probably for the best.
For the best?
Yeah, because like over in Ontario and in French is like more common. It's spoken a lot more. I mean, you have a lot of government jobs with Ottawa, and you need to kind of be bilingual to get a lot of those government jobs. So I'd understand it.
Yeah, I'm very thankful that I've learned French. I can't say I'm like super great at it now because it's been a while, but I'm definitely, I enjoyed that part of me. I always felt very proud of myself that I knew another language. Like I always remember being like, I can talk French and you don't know what I'm saying. Also, nice of you guys. I've yet to forgive him. I bet. It was cute though. Like it was fun to watch, and I think it's a fun memory for sure.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, if you don't know, go check out the Youngs. She's currently pregnant, and they did a gender reveal. And I'll just leave it at that. You should go check it out because it's kind of fun.
And there's something also really unique and cool in that video as well that you should check out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a cameo.
Like a cameo appearance. That's really awesome, actually. It's pretty big. It's a pretty big deal. Also kind of jealous of it, too, to be honest. Yeah. Would you ever consider adopting from state care or an older child, like school age? So... if we were to do like fostering to adopt, like right now it's something that really we feel would be difficult because the chances of the child going back to their parents that they were taken away from in the first place is pretty high. And like
maybe reword that. Don't say taken away.
Well, sorry. So
it's just negative.
No, I just mean like a lot of the times the children, the parents, it's not a safe or a stable environment, so they have to be placed into the system.
So the only thing is that there are options where you can say, like, I'm only looking for low risk, which means, like, children who they do not think will be brought back.
Yeah.
And you can do that, but that doesn't mean it would never happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think we just need a break on our emotions right now and just to try and, like, find something that we feel like will give us some hope, and I think that's what it is right now. And also just, like... we can't, like, I don't know. It's just a lot at once.
It'd be just really, really, really hard on our emotions if they got taken from, like, away from us. If they left us after we had just raised them a certain way.
Because we, like, are so...
attached. We get very attached, and it would be heartbreaking.
But I'm sure we'll get comments saying, like, that there's other things about it. And we don't know everything about fostering and foster to adopt specifically right now. And... like, I wish I could research everything all the time and, like, soak in all the information. But, like I said, sometimes I get overwhelmed and I just need to, like, focus on one thing.
Yeah.
Adopting a child abroad. Like, that would be really cool. Probably in the future. Like, I think we're starting small now. starting local, and then we would expand, I think.
Mm-hmm. What are some of your guys' favorite TV shows? Well, that's a good one. We can talk about that. So, I guess one big one, and it just started up. We haven't seen the episode of the new season yet. Is Scandal?
Oh, I didn't even think about
Yeah,
that. What are we doing with our lives?
We're watching that tonight.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Scandal. Oh, we love Scandal.
Yeah,
so
it's
great.
good.
And then Once Upon a Time we watch. It's on a break right now. Hasn't come back yet, I don't think. Or maybe we'll have some of those soon too. I don't know.
I don't know. Do you guys have any suggestions?
Yeah, we watched
good
Bones.
TV shows.
Bones is on the final season, so we'll be done that one.
I watched The Bachelor.
The Bachelor.
Guilty
Wah,
pleasure.
wah, wah.
Yeah, right. Sometimes you sit with me.
A little bit, and then I go watch my Walking Dead, so that's better.
Big difference,
Which is another
right?
show that I watch. And then Friends. We love
Friends.
New Girl. New Girl's
New
hilarious.
Girl's so good. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too funny.
I watched Game of Thrones, but I'm only on season 3. I've finished season 3. I need to watch season 4, so I need to get caught up.
Did we miss any?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay.
I think, guys, we're at 1 hour and 45 minutes. So, wow, I'm surprised. And there's a lot of you still here.
This is us. Oh, I want to see that.
This is us. Everyone's recommending that, especially like all our YouTube community has been saying, watch this, guys.
I want to see that.
We're going to try it. But what I was going to say is we're probably going to, let's say 4 more minutes. Let's go till 150.
You got to keep it even, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, if I really was like picky, I'd say 2 hours. But like, that's a lot more time.
Yeah. So
I'm
if
getting
you
hungry.
have any like last minute questions, let us know. Like anything that you're definitely interested in knowing. Yeah, if you want to just tell us something that's going on, like something about yourself or anything, shoot. Go ahead.
I cry every episode of This Is Us.
Oh. I don't know why, but I like shows and movies that make me have a good cry. It's like really releases everything. It's
Yeah.
so great.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see your family grow. Y'all will make wonderful parents one day. Thank you very much. We can't wait either. We're so excited. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, great show. Off topic. I know you're a Jays fan, Caleb. How do you feel about... Is that a person?
Encarnacion.
Oh, leaving and staying.
Well, I mean, that's a tough one. Because I like both of them, but I feel like Encarnacion I liked more. But it's tough. I mean, Encarnacion, I feel like I would have preferred it the other way. Yeah.
The other way.
So it's unfortunate.
Modus
But
from Montreal.
Things change. People leave.
We love Montreal. That's a really cool.
Yeah,
that's really
we need to
cool
go back.
We should.
Fun fact, we've both been there together when we went on a grade 9 trip.
When we were just little younglings.
We were just little babies.
Yes.
Which is not what we are now.
We still are, but
we're still babies.
Less of.
But yeah, we were there, and it was a great time, and we want to go back. So we have to make a plan.
Let me see. Where do you guys see yourself in 10 years? And do you have a life must-do list? I think just similar to where we are now, I I don't have any like my life goal is just to have it pretty simple, be happy in where we are, not have too much complications, hopefully have a family at least started. I don't know if it would be complete, but at least started. I don't know. House-wise, we probably would need a bigger house with a couple more rooms, but not necessarily much bigger because they just like things to be simple.
We'll probably live in another country.
You think?
That's what I want. I'll be sad if I'm not living somewhere else in 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe even 5 years.
That's like the hardest decision to make of where you go, though.
Yeah, but we'll just pick a map.
Think about it. Yeah, no, we're not.
We'll just spin a globe.
Yeah, right.
And and then we'll just keep spinning it until we like it. It's like eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Yeah, it's like your red.
It's literally,
bowl thing.
it's like my bowls when I was cooking, right? It's like, so you have 2 ideas in your head, and you eeny, meeny, miny, mo, because you're like, well, I can't pick. And then you pick one, and if you go with that one, well, it's the true one you wanted anyway. Or if you go, actually, I wanted this one, then you know that was the true one. So it's a perfect way.
It just brings it out in you. When are your birthdays?
April 6th.
September 29th. Mark your calendar. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't forget.
I shouldn't forget. I feel yours is coming up soon. I got to think of what's going to go on there.
Yeah. 24 years old.
Bye, Carrie.
See you later.
Grey's Anatomy. We haven't gotten into that show, but maybe we will. Maybe we need like a good binge sesh of that.
Yeah.
Planning on doing any more live videos. Yeah, we were just discussing a little while ago about possibly doing like the monthly maybe, if you guys would like that. Like,
I mean, to be honest, the last one was in December and this one's in January.
Yeah,
so
it's already been happening.
So we might do it monthly, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Laura says, if we go to Montreal, make sure to stop by Ottawa. Yes. We'll probably be in like, if we went to that area, we would be visiting your family too. So
yeah,
Ottawa's a cool city, so we maybe check it out as well. We've been there too on the same trip.
Yes, we have. Julianne says, I've really enjoyed this live chat. Thanks for doing this. I totally love watching you guys and get excited when new videos posted. That makes our hearts happy.
Yes. So, and you've been here for like the whole time as well. I've noticed that.
Go girl. Love it. Yes, we really are thankful when you guys like want to watch the videos. Like it makes it feel what.
So the fact that I said that we're going to move out of the country, my parents who are still on the live stream, or my mom or my dad, whoever it is, maybe it's both, if they would just tell us, said they're coming with us. So they're just going to stalk us no matter where we live.
We can't go anywhere too crazy then. Yeah. Anyway, like I was saying though, yeah, it's really rewarding to us to see you guys enjoy them. That's like the best part, I think. Parks and Recreation, it gives you a good laugh. Okay, thank you. What other countries are you interested in moving to? Okay,
honestly, off the top of my head, for moving, I would love to live in the Netherlands.
Would you?
Yeah, it'd be so cool.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Yeah, and you have family there, so it's perfect. I feel like that would be a good step. Move somewhere where you still have people, and then you can like slowly move somewhere else where you're more independent.
Okay.
We can help you out. We can show you the ropes.
Okay.
It's really central, like it's close, so we could travel to like Paris, and we could travel to, we could go to France, and we can blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Okay, maybe one day. I guess you guys will have to check in with us and maybe follow us the whole time, and we'll see. Maybe we'll be there.
So we have like lots of what was I gonna say? We have lots of followers who've commented and subscribers from that area too, so they can help us out.
Yeah. Okay, guys, it looks like we've gone over your even amount of time of 150. So we are going to end and, like I said, get in our jammies and eat food and watch TV. So thank you guys so much for watching. Oh my gosh. You know what I just realized? I was like, I put on the camera to film a clip and I left it.
Oh my gosh, that's
like
the longest clip.
I'm a disaster. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Comment and oh yeah, that's all of them. Okay, thanks for watching, you guys. We really appreciate it, and we're so glad that you could tune in. And if you stayed the whole time, like, you deserve the biggest thumbs up ever, because that's amazing. And if you came in for a portion, that's awesome too, because it was a long one.
That was so long.
Yeah, crazy.
And we told ourselves, let's just do about an hour this time. We went longer than the last one.
I know, it's so hard. We talk a lot.
There were so many questions. Oh my goodness.
Good ones.
It was
Totally.
great. So make sure you guys check out our new vlog on Monday when it's posted. And we will see you guys then, I guess.
Yeah, on Monday.
On Monday.
Yeah. Make sure you're following us on Twitter, on Instagram, on Snapchat, all the plugs, the social media.
Yep. And
we will see you next time.
See you guys.
I'll get Jeannie to say bye.
Oh, yeah, don't forget Ellie. She always wants to say bye. She loves you guys.
Does she? Does she even know what's going on? Okay, bye. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Awkward moment when we're still streaming, but we're not gone yet. I'm just leaving you a little blooper.